It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cowboys and the Browns. And it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2015 out of Florida State, Jameis Winston.
And we're talking about one of the league's true extroverts at the quarterback position. For better or worse, he's going to throw the ball all over the field. And that aggressive approach is one of the main reasons why they went after him in free agency.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Jameis to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. They go play action. Winston. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Well, the Cowboys making their way out behind the NFL's leader in touchdown passes for 2023. In his 9th season now, Dak Prescott.
And he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, where he finished as a runner-up in the MVP chase after throwing for over 4,500 yards, 36 touchdowns, and less than 10 interceptions for the first time in a few years. An integral part of the Cowboys' run to the playoffs. He's hoping to take it a step further here in 2024.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big pickup of 38.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago, as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. Now 2nd and 5. Prescott to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Throwing. Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On second down, right back to Hines.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Here's Winston. And this is going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Here's Prescott. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
They run here with Rico Dowdle.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Prescott down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete. Here's Brian Anger now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
Hines now on the return.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Ford. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ready. Let me go.
Again, they turn to Ford. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Winston. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Eric Kendricks with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Prescott.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Now inside the 25. CeeDee Lamb.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
85 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They will start this drive with Ford. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Ready. Stop.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. The Browns on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Play action now. Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now to punt this one away. With it is Brown. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Finding Pickens for another catch.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And now they're in the hurry up. To throw is Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Prescott yet again.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Cook up the gut. And some room to roam now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Prescott.
Finds Pickens outright.
And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Cook diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime, unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. To throw, Winston. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Ready? Let him go.
Winston. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Here we go. Hey, kill.
Back to throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's the visitors who are out in front in the second quarter. A touchdown pass there for the rookie, number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels. From there, we head up to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Xavier Worthy leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Sam Darnold, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. We saw some strong work from James Cook in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And how about that return inside the 20-yard line?
That's a tremendous start to the third quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Touchdown! Hollywood, Marquise Brown from 21 yards away. And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they open the lead up now to 25. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. The Browns drive about to get started.
Ready.
Now Winston. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Second down and a little more than a yard here. This is Hines. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring it. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Yeah!
Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And he'll go down at the 28.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And complete right side to Cook. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Everyone, kill! Yeah, here we go!
He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Greg Newsome up to make the stop. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
And this is where coaches sometimes fall into different camps. Your guy just fumbled. It led to a touchdown. Do you stay with him, or do you put him in the doghouse? This is definitely a show of confidence here as he's right back out there and carrying the ball again.
And he is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Ready?
They go play action. Winston. He finds his man complete. It's 4th. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Winston now. He'll check this down to Hines. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And we're back now here in Cleveland. The Browns on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Throwing. Winston.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Slot man moves right.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Jameis to throw it.
That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Jameis going to shift him around.
The slot man in motion right. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Now pause here for an injury, and not the guy this offense wants to see hurting. That's Jameis Winston who's shaken up.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Moore.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now it's Watson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Watson now to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Now 2nd and 9. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Steps away to his left. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point good by Prater. And that will cut this lead down to 25. A nice tidy little drive there. Getting the ball in excellent field position. And only one play to score it. Oh, a good return up past the 30. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Well, Prescott here to throw. Flushed out right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Here we go.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Now a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Saints and the Cowboys. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, we are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints, Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
If there was one thing that was clear right off the jump from our meeting last week, Mike, it was the fact that he shouldered almost all of the blame for last week's loss on himself. Remember what he called his 2 interceptions. He said those are inexcusable. But when you go back and really study the tape, not everything was his fault. Protection at times, spotty. The separation downfield of some of his playmakers, very inconsistent. And truthfully, I didn't love all of the play calls. They're going to have to be better as an entire offense for him to play better at the quarterback position.
First down throw for Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. First and 10. In motion is Hill. Carr now to throw on first down. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And he will score. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. On play action, here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Cowboys. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to get the football at their own 40. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong